This is Kanaya, and this is an exclusive video for Audio Advisor on the unboxing and setup of the Pro-Ject debut Carbon Esprit SB turntable. First, check to make sure that the surface you'll be setting up your turntable on is level. Next, we want to unpackage the carton and place all the items carefully on the surface that we're going to be working on. Once you have removed all the items from the package, double check the package to ensure no loose items were left behind. We want to now organize all the items so they're easily laid out, so for installation we know where all our parts are. Next, we want to make sure all the parts that were provided from the manufacturer were included with this turntable. Next, we want to clean both the drive pulley and the platter pulley. Using latex gloves and a paper towel, go ahead and clean both the pulley, the drive belt pulley and the platter pulley to ensure no grease or residue was left behind by the manufacturer. Now you're ready to install the drive belt. Holding the drive belt in two hands, go ahead and wrap it around the drive pulley and stretch it over the motor pulley. Go ahead and rotate the assembly several times to ensure that the drive belt is level and is well seated into the assembly. You can now install the platter. We are now ready to set up the tone arm. Go ahead and remove the head shell covering from your cartridge. Next, go ahead and remove the twist tie that is holding the tone arm in its locking hub. Be careful in this operation because now the cartridge needle is exposed to the environment and can be easily damaged. Once the twist tie has been removed, go ahead and grab the counterweight from its packaging and ensure before installing the counterweight that the numbers that are on the counterweight are facing out towards the turntable. Holding the tone arm in one hand, go ahead and install the counterweight to the back of the tone arm using a counterclockwise rotation. The counterweight will lock into place. Once the counterweight is locked onto the tone arm, use the space between the platter and the locking hub to balance out the arm. What we want is the tone arm to no longer move up or down and stay level in its position. Once we have established a level position for the tone arm, go ahead and lock the tone arm back in its locking hub. We now need to zero out the counterweight. Using the smaller diameter on the counterweight, go ahead and zero out the counterweight so that zero is facing up. Using a counterclockwise rotation, rotate the counterweight so that the numbers line up with 1.7 grams. Your counterweight is now set up. Next, we need to install the anti-skate weight. Remove the anti-skate weight from its package. Holding the anti-skate weight in one hand and the thread in the other hand, go ahead and place the loop on the thread on the second groove of the anti-skate stud. Once you have established that, go ahead and allow the anti-skate weight to freely float on its rest. Your turntable setup is almost complete. Now, go ahead and remove the dust cover from its packaging. We're going to place the dust cover on its locking hinges. A little bit of downforce will need to be applied to ensure that the dust cover is fully seated into its hinge. Double check to make sure the dust cover is correctly installed by rotating the dust cover up and down several times. You are now ready to connect the turntable to your amplifier. Use the provided interconnects from Pro-Ject and install the ground wire and the left, right, and channel to your turntable. Repeat this step at the amplifier end. We are now ready to install the power supply. Go ahead and remove the power supply and its adapters from its package. Using the correct adapter, go ahead and install it onto the power supply. Connect the power supply to the turntable and power on the turntable. The speed indicating LED will flash until the turntable platter is up to the correct speed. Your turntable setup is completed. You now can enjoy your favorite music.